You know, before RuPaul's Rusicals, listening to music used to be so ho-hum. But now we're so overcome with joy, we want to burst into song.
Yes. Or burst into a lip sync of a song that's vaguely a parody, but full of references so that gay guys might get a little chuckle out of them.
Period.
Well, yes.
Well, that's apropos because this week's coverage of a Race Chaser.
It's time for some Rusical recaps.
Are you ready to dive in?
Mama, we are the comedy queens. Don't listen to her because she's all full of beans. Literally.
All right.
M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser
Classic.
Oh, that feels so good to say. This is a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And DL Trade.
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Oh, you're ready for Rusicals, aren't you?
I was trying to, you know how Courtney flips it. I was trying to flip it.
Consider this your audition, Mama. My name's Alaska. What's yours?
I'm Wilney Act.
Honey, it's no act, honey. It's
is
all
not.
real.
Welcome to our December to Remember programming at the Race
Yes.
Chaser. Today we're reviewing the most notable Rusicals in our Drag Race history.
Or as RPD, our no limbs would call it, a December to dismember.
They would. You're very right.
Have you heard about Kelly Mantle's new album, Bone Waters?
Oh.
No.
You're featured on one of the songs on Crypt Pudding.
What?
Yeah, you are.
What are you talking about?
Stream it on Spotify. I literally say
you
the same
kidding?
bit to you. I say the same bit to you every few months. Each time you're like, I am? Wait,
Is it-
really?
Don't
What
lie to me. It's been a
song?
rough
Yeah.
year. I need the bookings.
You're like, I want to be mentioned.
Wait, it's not real?
Yeah, I would Google it. I would look it up because it's some good stuff.
You know, my season never got a Rusical, so I'm looking for musical opportunities and avenues constantly.
I feel like I Do It So Much Better was pretty close.
It was kind of patter musically, but but I like to consider that my writing challenge win and performance challenge win, not my girl group win, because we know I'm good at girl groups.
Honey, you've had more girl groups than I care to mention. We're going to...
That would be a great drag name. Ida, care mention? Work.
Ida Care Mention.
Period.
I love it.
What do you love about these Rusicals? Do you
Well, I want
never
to
had a
explain
Rusical.
what we're
Have you?
doing today.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about some Rusicals, and some of them are great. Some of them are good. And then we're gonna, at the end, we're gonna put them in order from our favorite to our least favorite. But we're gonna talk about some notable Rusicals. I love Rusicals because I don't know. I mean, performing songs that have some sort of story going on is like my favorite type of like drag. Like that reminds me of, San Francisco. That reminds me of when I first started drag. It would always have a storyline. So Rusicals are very like that. So I like that.
Yes. Is there anything you dislike about Rusicals?
When they're cheap and horrible.
Okay. I dislike when they're not singing. Because even people when you can't sing, you should figure out a way to like get through any task that you have to get through and do it well if you're a drag queen. Like no one's paying to see you struggle. Figure it out, bitch. You're on TV.
Right. I prefer when they sing.
Me
Like
too.
that's elegant to me because it is like, and you're absolutely right. And we'll get to it. We'll get to it because there's some examples of some people who are not singers who make it through.
That's why this is an important challenge. It kind of separates the people who, like, even if you're not a singer or you're not necessarily a greatest showman, never enough bitch, like you still find a way through. Like Gia was so funny in this, I thought, and she's not a singer. She gave it a character and it worked.
We will get to her. So we're going to dive right in. We're going to start with Kardashian. The Rusical.
The musical.
Oh, they called it the musical?
They sure
Yeah.
did. They weren't allowed to call it a Rusical
Why not?
Why?
because of the Kardashians.
I don't get it.
But like, was this before? This was season 9, so was this before the phrase Rusical was commonly used?
Well, it was shade the Rusical. For whatever reason, this one is called the musical.
Was one of the judges a
Interesting.
Kardashian?
No.
Do you think the Kardashians had some sort of sign off on this? I don't know.
Who's a
We're not
Rusical?
here to report facts. We are just here to ask questions.
My favorite part of this Rusical is Peppermint as Brittany. I think she's just like
Yes.
engaging and like superstar quality. And it's
That's
just
the part that I would think that all the girls would want to have. It's signature Britney. It's funny. It's cunty. It's hot. It's
Yeah.
feminine. It was hot. It was empowering. Do you know what that's from?
no.
Jamie Lee Curtis talking about Ariana DeBose, her song that she did.
Oh.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
I think Cynthia Lee Fontaine did the thing. I thought she was really funny and effective in this.
She looked shockingly like Kim Kardashian. Like sometimes, like, you know, at a glance, it's like, oh, I see it.
Yeah, it was like no notes for her. She was
It
great.
was like Kim, like Face 2.
my
Because she's on like 5 now.
Yeah, there's been some tune-ups. My qualm about this is it feels so like school play. It's all on the same stage. They could have put like a riser on the back or something, like in the back section for just to give it some levels. It feels really like, you know how like Sonny and Cher show and like Carol Burnett always played with depth for musical numbers and pullouts with the shots and the cameras. This I just feel like is cut to this, cut to this, cut to this. And like you're not getting a full broad picture, which like with a musical, you kind of want to see the whole thing a little bit. I don't know.
It's a bit cheap-ish.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like they are sort of they're prioritizing making the girls look great. The lighting is a little it's just normal. It's like they just turned on the normal lights and said, "You know what? Go for it." On the main stage,
I
which seems a little compared to the other ones we're going to talk about today, it's a little cheapo.
For these lighting effects to work, these flashy razzle dazzle ones, they have to dim the lights of the ambient stuff that actually would light the girls correctly.
Right.
So they're
Dim all the lights, sweet darling, because tonight it's all the way.
You should look away.
I want to give honorable mention to Alexis Michelle as
so good.
Kris Jenner.
Spot on.
And fun fact, she's Jan's drag mom, and Jan started her drag career doing a Kris Jenner illusion cabaret show.
Oh. Is that why the Lori Beachman closed?
Okay. All right.
There's a line in this one that says, "Make a home movie and you stick it in your make a home movie and something shameless." I feel like that should have been something about an anus.
See,
Make
this
a
is why
home
they
movie
should
and you
have us
stick it
as
in your anus.
consulting writers.
Yeah.
Do we think Valentina looks like Kendall Jenner? I feel like she looks like Valentina.
I don't know why you would ever put a wig and a ponytail and then cover your earlobes. Do people do that?
I don't know.
Where are you? Where are your earlobes?
I don't know.
Valentina looks like Valentina. She's good in this. Nobody
She
is
looks
like
great.
gutter, I don't think.
The cell phones are so little. These fake cell phones are the tiniest little chiclet cases.
This was like 2016, wasn't it?
Like,
They had iPhones back then though, never mind, right?
yeah. But maybe they're doing like vintage, like early Kardashian, like when they started.
I don't know, but Shay's up down pussy drop move, that's every performance.
This is why Nina Bonina was mad.
Well, Nina, yeah, I get it.
This
It was
is
a
why
good
she
part.
was mad because
Did they audition or did they just hand out?
I wish I could tell you. I wish I went back and watched the whole episode. I can't say I did.
Auditioning
Don't know.
did not happen at this point in the franchise. They didn't stand up.
They
in
just
front of each
fought
other.
over it.
They just fought
Yeah.
over it.
Do you think that Megan Trainor would have auditioned another stylist to get her not in a unicorn onesie of flammable material from Temu?
Do you feel like she did irreparable damage to her career as a gay icon wearing what she wore on Drag Race?
Wait, she was a gay icon?
I feel like she could have been. She was poised to be. And she kind of is. I mean, her songs are often performed by drag queens.
Wonderful
Let's be
writer,
real.
great producer.
Yeah.
Beautiful
But-
pajamas.
Showing up
The pajamas were not
to
beautiful.
the Drag Race judging panel in that borders on disrespectful to the platform. RuPaul is sitting 4 inches from you in Kakarakikaka. And I want to talk about Ru's drag because this was when
She was up in
Delta
drag.
was doing the hair, Raven had just started doing the makeup. And so this was the adjustment period after Matthew.
Yes.
And you can tell she looks a little different.
Colored lids, like
Yeah.
just garage door.
Can I give one little thing about the Megan Trainor look? She is wearing that in the music video for the single that she was hawking at the time. So it's not just random pajamas. It is a reference to her lead single, but it is still pajamas.
So she wants to advertise the fact that she's also wearing something terrible in her music video.
Yes, exactly.
I get it. Now we're on to the penultimate part of this Kardashian musical. It's Eureka's entrance. There's so much going on. I didn't even notice that she was on crutches. But Eureka,
Oh, yeah, they fooled me.
yeah, I think she needs to apologize to the indigenous community for this war bonnet, the black community for the hair, and then also the percussion community for this xylophone thing that she's wearing. It's not right. What is the fuck? What the fuck is this outfit?
Who wrote
Is this the queen of the universe? Well, I don't understand how they said, well, we're putting a xylophone around you. And then they didn't give her a thing to play herself at least. Because that would have made it make sense and funny, like alien noises, like woo, 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 like xylophone. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is weird. I don't understand it.
Reality Stars, the musical. That's what
What?
the episode is called. So there's something weird going on with the use of the word Kardashian.
That sounds conclusive, folks. You heard it here at Transvestigations.
Something weird.
Something weird going on.
All right. Well, what are your overall
So-
thoughts on this one?
It seems as though Lucian wrote this. I mean, it was cutesy. It was not
skitter-scatter.
transcendent. It didn't make me go, oh my God, I want to watch that over and over again. I want to see that. And, I mean, it was serviceable. It ends in that typical way of everyone lined up. Da, 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 da. Baddest bitches in her story.
Yeah.
not like interested or intrigued to really get into it again.
And I think that they were at a point where they weren't trying to offend anybody either, other than Lindsay and Paris. Like they wanted these Kardashian girls. They probably were hoping
Right.
they'd be guests.
Yes, for sure.
I feel like so it didn't go there either, where it could have gone there.
Right. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Mama, it's time to talk about Moulin Rouge.
Yes.
I remember this one. This one is like, this was a heartquake, okay? This was not an earthquake. This was a heartquake. Do you know what that is?
No.
Have you seen A Diva's Christmas Carol starring Vanessa Williams?
Vanessa L. Williams.
Her hit song, her fictitious hit song in that movie is called Heartquake.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's like her hit song from like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Loved this. Talk about investing in the girls. Look at the set.
Set? What do you mean?
Look at the background, the curtain, the printed out words that say Moulin Rouge, the different lights behind. They also have a giant heart off to the side.
Okay.
It's investment, mama.
Okay.
You don't agree?
No, it's a backdrop and like a printout. Like a set would have been like an elephant or something with some stairs that they could have run up and given the Moulin Rouge feel of like the love song, like that, or a level at all, a box to stand on, anything other than performing on stage, school talent show.
This has a significantly different look than
Yeah, they got a red curtain.
the main stage.
Yes, they got a curtain.
They
and-
borrowed Lavoie's dress and they hung it up at the back. She wore that red curtain gown.
Yeah, I remember. That's why she didn't win. Could have used a belt.
Who stood out to you in this?
Camden stood out for me in this, but also Deja. Deja
Oh my God.
hit it pretty hard. Georges. Dio wasn't
won?
gutter. I don't even know. Are we
Camden.
supposed to know? Who?
Camden won. And she had wanted Saltine. She had wanted the Bosco role, and then begrudgingly took this role where she had to wear a beard, and then she ate and she won.
See, Camden does good with male characters. She did what Camden did. She gave it a male character.
The male character thing is a real ass. And I love it. But yeah, fucking Deja slayed. It was such a good, like, the writing of this was exquisite, top notch.
And the shot of her walking
And-
the dogs and it pulling out to reveal it as it goes, it's good camera work too. I have to say that it's definitely improved. The Bosco thing for me, the costume was so distracting about how bad it was and the fact that she wore brown hair instead of red hair. And if she would have taken that hair down at one point and flipped it around, it would have been like
Sasha
less-
Bell?
It would have in her Rusical, Sasha Bell. Oh, not
In
like
the-
that. Yeah, no, not.
The flight attendant thing.
Yeah, not like that. It just needed something to make her look less like a French maid and more like a superstar, I feel like. And
Yeah.
her choreography is mostly just walk here, foot out, foot out. It's more presentational. She doesn't like really. If she would had her hair down and was whipping it out and like, there's power in hairography.
Yes.
I just
The
think some of
outfit is simple. When she turns around, I mean, it's just black shapewear.
it's bad. It's bad design challenge.
Yeah. The black hair is an unfortunate
It doesn't
character
pop.
choice.
It makes her go away.
And also she did her classic Bosco brows, which I remember we talked about this before, and we were like, if there was a moment to not do the signature makeup look, it would probably be this. Because she could have been just so puswacha.
That's my problem with Moulin Rouge, the musical, too. Like, if you're going to put the girl in a wig, put her in a fucking red wig. I came to see Nicole Kidman, you know? Not some brunette.
Give us a red wig, mama.
Put on a red wig and hoof it. Like,
And really, a lot of the time in this, the Saltine character is on stage a lot. And a lot of it is just standing there and acting. So that's why we're focusing so much on the look, because the look is very important. It's like, this should be stoned within an inch of its life, like some of the other girls' outfits are.
yeah,
It should just be.
this is a fail on that account for sure. It feels like elevated Leg Avenue stuff.
Yes.
But Georges is in
All
her.
in
All the girls in the back are in their own shit, though. And Camden's is probably hers, too. Bosco's feels very provided.
All in all, though, a great musical. Then a cameo from Leslie Jordan. I mean, it's overall a very good Rusical. I liked it a lot. Now, next we're going to talk about season 6, Shade the Rusical.
Yes.
You want to talk about a Rusical. You want to
You
talk
wanna talk
about the
about
blueprint.
Shade.
You want to talk about where it all began.
Mm-hmm. This was the moment where
This is the moment. Also,
This was
RuPaul looks so fucking fierce in this.
she really does. The tapes
Season
were
6.
taped that day, baby. This was live singing with headset mics. The judges said
Mama.
there were playbills, and there was a split cast between Act 1 and Act 2.
This is an example of a Rusical that I want to constantly revisit. I want to go back and listen to it over and over again. There are real vocal performances happening, and we hear them.
No clunkers.
We hear. Do you think Courtney had clunkers? Let's get to the
No,
bottom of this.
I don't,
Because
and
they played in her face and told her there were some clunkers.
even if there was the slightest one, I would jump on it. But when she's beyond reproach, she's beyond reproach. And this is a pitch perfect performance. She doesn't go off at any point. The star, that part is all perfect.
They tried it, though, because they gave her mic the driest fucking sound quality they could because they didn't want her to sound too good.
But you can't help
If-
our sister from being an angel of music.
If there was a whisper of reverb on this vocal, it would be,
It would have been Kylie 3.0.
radio ready. It doesn't need tuning or adjustment in that way, but it just
RuPaul could
needed
never.
rounded out a little bit. Also, Bianca Del Rio claims to not be a singer. She's singing.
We notably have April.
Oh, I can't sing. Oh, my voice. I can't do it. I can't sing. Singing
She's got.
sounds great.
I got nodes between my toes.
Even Gia Gunn standing next to Darian Lake helped because she had the tune and the melody in her ear, which was helpful.
Yeah, I liked April Carrion as a snowman.
I'm not gonna stick around and be a part of your show. The writing of this is so top
Good.
tier,
Yeah.
so superior. Also, the story is so compelling. The styling is brilliant. Look at Ben to the fucking creme.
Ben as this sexy witch goddess, like in this Xanadu Xenu fuck slut gear. This has got to be her outfit.
Courtney's design choices, look at this outfit, the purple and the red and the little blonde finger. I just love it all.
The word is
and that's only Act 1.
iconography.
Then we get to Act 2.
Don't do it. Oh, I can't get it open. Here.
Funny. Acting.
Watch me be your star.
Clunker where? Clunker, I don't even know her.
No,
fucking web
there were
feet.
no clunkers there.
No, Michelle could never, and Rue could never.
RuPaul was mad at her for that. Adore, such a star. Jesus Christ.
Was mad, she's still mad.
Yes.
Adore
I
comes
feel
out.
bad for April, Laganja, and Jocelyn because their part was so small. I would have loved to have seen Laganja get to do more because she can dance the house down. She can also fucking sing. No, simply no shade, but she can. They just kind of got stuck in this trio that was just sort of like a throwaway.
Not every part can be Penny.
Bitch. And Milk, I loved her vocal performance. It's not perfect. There are issues, and she's clearly not a singer, but it has a sweetness to it and a vulnerability to it that I thought was really compelling. I watched this over and over again. I love this Rusical. It's the best Rusical of all time. Put a cork in it, literally.
Yeah, I think it's pretty great too. The fact that they're singing, the fact that Darian's I'm not doing that shitty role just because it's the fat girl role. I'm going to do the role that I want to do.
or just a big damn girl. Can you play Courtney's last note at the very end?
Yes.
That could be possibly construed as clunker adjacent.
It sounds very the shade of it all.
What do you mean?
It sounds like Dina trying to do Laurel.
Listen,
Courtney don't usually do oohs and ahs.
listen. When there's 100 people on stage and everybody's, singing on whatever pitch they're singing, there's a lot of factors going on. She doesn't have an in-ear monitor like I have right now. She did great. They all did great. I loved it. I love this Rusical. I wonder which one is going to be in the top ranking today.
But we'll just have to see after this break when we talk about the other ones.
Yes.
Put a cork in it.
Literally.
So, you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything, from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, this May only, you can get an extra $200 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $200 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
That's how I feel. That's my opinion. Okay, we're going into our next one, which is season 8, Bitch Perfect.
Bitch Perfect is...
You wanted set pieces, dear.
I did. It's nice to have something to look at when they're not
Cardboard
singing.
boxes.
When they're not singing.
They really invest in the girls over there at Drag Race. I mean, their budget is... The sky is the limit, actually.
Well, it's meant to be the boobs for Queen's Warehouse.
Okay.
The lady bitches versus the shady bitches. You have all these shady bitches and lady bitches coming on stage with flashlights doing like intro lines to the whole Bitch Perfect setup. Naomi is the only one who has the bright idea to hold the light above her to light it so she doesn't look like a fucking goblin.
Smart woman.
Like, girls, when have you ever said, yeah, light me from below?
In a horror scene.
Kim looked like a Lego lady.
Kim was really funny, though.
Yeah.
I don't mind that she can't dance or,
No, it worked.
She sells it with her characterization and is like so perfect in this role. We've talked about Bob's look.
Yes, we have. Hard fronts and drag.
There's just from top to toe. I'd like to see what she does with it now. You know what I mean?
I don't want to see what she does with it. I think it's terrible. It's like that red and orange wig that she kept trying to push through and like fix, and it just didn't work. All of the good girls needed like pigtails or something to play with because their outfits are so fucking boring and they're not given much. The good girl trope is hard to like expound upon, you know?
Yeah.
These bad girls can be like loosey-goosey with choreo and like do their own thing kind of, and it would work. The good girls need to be like in step and in sync, I feel like, or else they just like fade.
Gigi Devane is such a standout for me in a positive way. She kind of eats.
The on the head lip sync thing?
She kind of devours on that. Yeah. I think the Bad Girl Club is kind of turning it
Yeah,
altogether.
The Bad Girls are the ones. I remember talking about this when we reviewed it, that like they had so much more fun and fun stuff to do. And the Good Girls, like nobody wants to wear those outfits.
Nah.
Modesty panels under cardigans in
No.
various flesh
no,
tones.
No, 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 no,
No.
no, 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 no.
No. Cynthia Lee Fontaine looks like Dina Lohan dressing as a middle schooler.
Okay.
And watching Layla do subdued makeup, like
All the
like I wish Layla in particular had pigtails or something to go crazy with, and Daffy just to shake your head back and forth, because the girls on the Good Girl side are just like snooze fest for me a little bit.
As far as the music itself goes, like I'm kind of irritated by the entire genre of like a cappella like movies and like TV shows. Like that was such a thing at a certain time. And the vocals are just so melodined and it just doesn't sound like real. It sounds very, very fake. And it just kind of irks me as a genre. But I thought that the compositions of these a cappella arrangements must have been a lot of work. And hearing RuPaul's music in this different way is very fun. So I liked that aspect of it.
You hate acapella. You would have hated my season. We were staying in the Great American Sing Off Hotel
Oh.
with Pentatonics.
Before you. I like Pentatonics.
Yeah, me too. They're great.
Before you. Let's talk about the next one, which is Joan, the
Okay.
unauthorized Rusical.
Joan is quality, and there's a taste on it that you could tell is
Rich.
looking like $1 trillion. The sets, the lights, it looks. The stage is bigger. This is like they show like the proscenium and they make it seem like a musical. There's wide shots, establishing stuff, big backlit iconography, like the Muses or something, you know?
Yes.
It's very like.
Also, all the girls look amazing. Like, did they all? I know we talked about this already, but like, did they bring these outfits and they all had their Joan like thing ahead of time? Because they all look sensational.
I don't know. Let me ask.
This isn't any of that loosey-goosey, we're providing you the outfit off the rack kind of thing. Like, everybody looks rich and done.
Hey, in Joan the Musical, were the outfits provided? ?
I love the music of this. Obviously, Adam Shankman as the director had a great hand in making this great. The set, the elements. I mean, it's all great. This is all top-notch stuff.
Oh wait, you guys, we have to go back. I forgot to say something bad about Acid Betty.
Okay, go ahead.
She didn't have panties on, and she had Muppet crotch.
Let's be honest, she is ugly.
Oh.
We're gonna put that up on the Instagram. It's one of her good shots.
Why you gotta do all that?
Well, I didn't do it. She did it, and I just took a picture of it.
That Acid Berry.
What? I'm just showing everybody what she did.
The writing of these songs in Joan the Rusical is great. They have a couple of feature dance moments.
I think T.S. Madison should have been Christina.
I'm all for that.
If she came out as Christina, it would have been hilarious. I think James Mansfield did a wonderful job.
She did. And this is their voices, everybody.
Yep.
So they all sang these songs and recorded them. They're lip syncing to themselves, but still, we get to hear what they do. And nobody flops. Everybody crushes.
Candy Muse, No More Wire Hangers. I was singing that for a while.
It's a hit.
Jessica Wilde, Fierce.
Fierce.
Unbridled.
Absolutely.
La La
Jessica
Ree
Unbridled Wild.
in the fucking pocket, just syncopated and perfect, like a Vogue inspired moment, hitting it, just nailing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Alexis kills it. Jimbo for me was kind of like mostly because her wig didn't fit and her sideburns were sticking out. Like
Oh.
enough so that I didn't even need to zoom in to see it.
Oh.
Like that's when you get some color spray or some glue and foundation and do what you have to do. You're on TV. Or you cut the wig up the back so you can like glue it into a spot and cover your sideburns.
See,
Jimbo,
it was
you know
a
this.
Rusical, so she thought it was like on Broadway where they keep the lace really long and they don't glue it and they just let the mic poke out from underneath it.
Can I get my wig back, by the way? You can cut that dipper.
Keep it in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can. Of course.
Thank you, Miss Girl. I just forgot last week and I remembered I wanted
I forgot too. They're not even using it anymore.
yeah, she got hair, right?
Yeah. They used a team of scientists to make a replica of it.
Good. I'm happy she's happy. Alexis Michelle is hoofing, honey, and she is providing the New York theater, experience.
Theater! She's putting the T in clat. I will say that. She is bucking around do-si-do in fucking bordellos. Top marks to Alexis Michelle. I feel like this was her night. Dancing free into the morning light.
No
And
more white
all around-
hangers. No,
I
no.
know. It's really good. Everybody did a great job in this, and Adam did a great job directing it. So congratulations to Joan the
We'll take a break
Rusical.
on that one.
Yeah, why don't we take a quick break and we'll get back with some more Rusicalizing.
Ooh. Rats the musical.
Rats of every shape and kind. Say something, Rat Day.
Rats of every genus and species. This is another live singing Rusical.
Only in the UK can they really, throw that at them. Well, I mean, they did it
No.
on season 6, but that was the last time.
And this is
Yeah.
also the full cast of UK. This was episode 2 of this
Wow,
season.
so they had all the girls.
Yeah. This was a big cast and a big undertaking, I think.
It was a little crazy, this show. Like, it was a little, unhinged.
I feel like they took all of the stuff that they loved about what worked in season 6's Rusical and did it here. Like there's the 3 group, there's the 2 group, there's this group, there's the star kitty cat, Astina. The star kitty cat's like basically Courtney,
Yeah. I guess Cats the musical is preposterous and kind of out there as a plot and a concept, and so
There
I
is
guess
none.
that translates over
Yeah.
to
And like they have the
Rats.
jokes in this, like what is this about, But I thought my standouts in this, I thought Ellie and Taste were great. I thought Ahura and Bimini were great. Ginny Lemon was great. Tia Coffee. Did I think
This
anybody
was giving
bad?
Rat House Fever on Dragula. Rat House Fever. Oh yeah, that's what we do.
I missed that one.
Yeah. You missed it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we do.
Tia Coffee with an ear on her back as a lab rat. That was, I couldn't figure out what it was, and I know I've seen it, but like it got me again. It was so funny. So I don't know if these costumes were provided. I kind of feel like they do because like the furs are matching, like Tace and Ellie Diamond's furs and stuff. So I feel like it was a mix and match if you got something you want to wear, like your own earrings and hair and chains and shit.
We're smarter than you think. We will fall for your traps. Oh yeah. It's true, that's what we do. Crawling with bacteria.
Anyway, the doors, the UK Drag Race has opened.
Veronica
Rat House
Green
Fever.
was
Did she win this episode?
I don't remember.
Because I felt like she had this sort of starring role. Like, she had a really good role. She got to do the stripper pole kind of bit. She got to have the tearaway and the titties with the mice hanging off.
Yeah, she gave sultry Slut in the Musical. Very big gay jamboree.
Sure. Very that.
Mm-hmm. This was good.
And the
they
girls
had set
did
pieces.
great.
They had like levels. The background had interest and intrigue. It really feels like there's only a couple good roles. After watching all of these back to back, I realized someone always gets the shit stick.
And as avid watchers of Drag Race, you can look at the dossier and look at the script and be like, this is not going to be a winning role. So I can see why the girls fight over roles. It's like, if you're one of the three in the, no, I'm the star. No, I'm the star. Girl, none of them is going to win the challenge.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the pennies.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Katya could even win at Diana. And she's Katya.
Yeah.
Exactly. And next week on the pod, we're going to be doing...
Well, wait, we have to rank these hoes.
Oh.
Because our favorite thing is when people rate drag queens and rank them.
Mm-hmm.
It's our favorite thing.
We love it. Number one, top to bottom or bottom to top?
Bottom to top. So what was the worst?
The
to
worst?
me, it's Kardashian.
Oh, well, the worst ones we haven't reviewed, I thought.
Well, of these 6.
I also want to give honorable mentions to some Rusicals we didn't mention, such as Share the Rusical, which is so fucking good and also very memorable, and
where
also
was
singing
that?
live.
We will.
Well,
we haven't covered it yet, so we will be reviewing it when we do season 10. That's why I left.
Did
it
we
off
do
the
Gigi
list.
Good season
We'll
yet?
get
She
there.
was in a musical and it was good.
Madonna.
Was that a...
Madonna the Rusical, also really, really good. So there's tons
also
of
known as
Rusicals.
When They Got Jan.
They got her together. So which one is the worst for you out of this list?
The worst one was Kardashian.
Yeah, I think Kardashian comes in last for me.
The next
Don't
worst
love
was
her.
Bitch Perfect.
Yeah.
And then shove Moulin Rouge in the center.
Well, I think Rats next.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
Rats.
Then Moulin Rouge.
And
then Joan.
I mean...
And the winner is... To me, is Shade the Rusical. Oh, we're going to fight?
To me, I'm giving it to Joan.
Okay.
Just because, you know, I wasn't there and Michelle said that there were clunkers. So I believe
and
Michelle.
I know that you take Michelle's word
Definitely.
for
So
the gold standard.
I think Joan the Rusical was fearlessly led by an artist with an eye, and it really showed. All departments were running on 10 that day.
Yeah.
And in Shade the Rusical, the set department was a little light, Mary.
The set department didn't exist.
The
It
set
had not
department
been
had
formed
a
yet.
fish on a chain.
There,
It said,
Courtney wore a chain?
uh-huh. Yeah, I thought Joan, I mean, I still sing Shade the Rusical a lot and quote it, but I think wire hangers every time I'm in my closet.
We do. Well, all right. It could be a tie. It could be a tie. Sound off in the comments. Let us know, because I will fight for Shade the Rusical. I think it opened up a lot of doors for what the Rusical would become. And for that reason, I think it deserves the top spot. But we can fight about it. It's okay.
I mean,
Sparks. That's why people listen to this podcast.
LA Sparks. Soccer team.
We want to thank you so much for listening to Race Chaser Rewind. Wait. So next week on the podcast, we're going to be going back in time for a little Race Chaser rewind, and we're going to be watching season 2, episode 5. Here Comes the Bride. Can't wait to see Jujubee on my television yet again. We deserve this.
We'd love for you to write a review of our podcast on your podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe to us. Please take a moment, leave a rating.
Yes, and have you heard the good news about our premium options at Mom? You can sign up for Mom and Mom Plus Gold. You can sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold at patreon.com/mompplus.
You get access to all the mom shows ad-free, many of them a day early, and on Mom Plus Gold, you get exclusive bonus episodes and content, plus access to full video episodes of this podcast, Race Chaser.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000, and our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod, and Mom Podcast's Instagram and TikTok, as always, is at Mom Podcasts.
Email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com. We want to hear from you if you have a question, a theory, a spreadsheet, some scuttlebutt, or a cool thing or a photo of a cool thing that you should want to show us maybe a little bit.
And Mama, we'll be back next week with more discussion, dissection, and dissemination.
Let me be your star! 'Cause I'm the biggest star!
And I'm going far.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, Paramount, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademark and/or copyright holders. Oh.
Mom.
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free and get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.